Yo, what is up guys? Boris here, coming to you guys with a big video. Today we're going to be discussing the brand new 5th anniversary Sugofest announcements. We pretty much have a breakdown of how everything is going to go in terms of the Sugofest, which should start in like 2 days, so I'm pretty excited for that. And as well as the information for the brand new Legend Luffy and Law and the Legend Big Mom. So yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into it, guys. Right away, you can tell that it's going to be a 2.5 times legend rate. Sugofest is not 3 times, but then also keep in mind that I believe Japan has slightly higher legend rates overall than global. So 2.5 on top of that makes it pretty much an old 3 times, maybe even more. I'm not entirely sure what the exact would be compared to the old rates, but still 2.5 legend rate, way better than what we have now for this Sugo, because I've done 3 multi so far. And yeah, nothing good. So yeah, and then all gold is awesome. You know, I believe global has all golds all the time already. So you know, Japan, pretty to get to that. I know this one's all gold, but let's get on all gold. Let's see. So first part, guys, first part of the Sugofest is gonna be both of the new legends will be boosted. First multi is going to be a 30 gems, although I did read that the first multi should be free somewhere, so I think the first multi is actually free. I'm not too sure. I did read something about that, but yeah, I guess maybe I guess maybe the first multi is free, and then the first multi after that, which is going to be 30 gems. 2, 4, 5, and 8 are going to be guaranteed legend, which is pretty insane. Second is pretty much, you know, an anniversary Sugofest, where the second is a guaranteed legend, and the third tends to be pretty OP. Now in this case, it's going to be a guaranteed dual unit, so I believe there's 4 or 5 new rare recruits in this batch that are going to be dual units, and of course the new legends are also going to be dual units. But I wonder if this also guarantees potentially some of the other ones in the past. I have most of them except for the Barto Cavendish that I still want, so that would be really awesome to pull. But there's a lot of other dual legends that are out there that maybe are included in this, or maybe it only includes the most recent ones. I'm not too sure. Then, so 2 is a guaranteed legend, 3 is a guaranteed dual unit, 4 is a guaranteed legend, 5 is a guaranteed legend, 6 is a guaranteed legend with max special, 7 is not anything, 8 is a guaranteed legend, and then the next one's at 10, where it's a legend double unit. So if you want to go all the way to 10 multis, you get a guaranteed legend double unit. Could include Whitebeard Marco, Luffy X Ace, Bardo Cavendish, Sean Judge, and then the 2 new ones should also be in there. 11 is nothing, 12 and 14 are legend with max special. If you go all the way to 16 and 18, those are guaranteed rated up legends, and then 20 is a double character with max special. So that's a lot of multis. I will not be doing that many multis. But yeah, it looks like for the best values going all the way to 6, because at 6 you pretty much get you get guaranteed legend at 2, 4, 5, and 6, with 3 having a potentially high chance or higher than average chance of getting the new legends or old legends that you're missing, dual unit legends, or at least you probably walk away with a brand new rare recruit that me maybe didn't get. Second part looks like it's only going to be Luffy and Law boosted. New 5th anniversary Ace will be available, so every anniversary they add 2 new characters, kind of like, you know, mini characters that are pretty good when they get released, that kind of work with the current stuff that's being released. So in this case, it's going to be Ace on the second part, and on the third part, it's going to be Perona. Now the 5th anniversary Ace will be available if on the second multi you're guaranteed it, just like before, and then I assume on second multi on here you will be able to get the Perona, and as well as the old anniversary units will be back as well. 3, 4 is guaranteed legend, 6 is guaranteed rate up legend, 5 is guaranteed double character. So these Sugos are okay. Like if you pull one of the characters early on the first part, you might want to wait until the second part to get a higher chance of pulling the other ones. And yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. Now in terms of rate ups, guys, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 rate up characters on part 1. But most of them are pretty good. Most of them are recent. Even V1 Judge is the oldest one, and he's actually, no, I guess is what Judge older than Fujitora? Well, anyways, guys, the let's see, in this list again, this is a really good list, especially if you're just like a new player just starting off. All these legends look really OP. For me personally, Big Mom is good. This one's obviously, so all 4, 5 these top 5 I need. And then V2 Kata I still need, also that he's boosted. Because he's still going to be really good, even though these new units are super power crept. V2 Katakuri is still very OP, very unique. I still need Tezoro, and then I have all these guys. Actually, I still need V1 Judge. So, yeah, this is going to be an awesome day to pull. For me personally, but I know some of you guys might have all those. Part 2, again, Luffy Law, Sanji Judge if you still want him, V2 Sabo, or V3, I think. Zephyr. So yeah, overall, you know, a little bit weaker, but does have, you know, some pretty strong legends up here. And then part 3, V2 Mihawk, V2 Linlin, V2 Beige. Yeah, again, not as strong, but again, if you need, it's I guess more specifically targeted towards the new anniversary units and these legends. And in terms of the rated up rare recruits, V2 Reijo on part 1 is unfortunately really sad for me, as I still need Yonji and Niji. So yeah, Yonji's on part 2, and they don't have the part 3 rates up, but all 4 of the brand new dual unit rare recruits are in here. It's pretty crazy. I mean, dual units, guys, just by nature alone are really powerful due to their ability to be multiple colors, due to their ability to have a swap ability that override that you can stack with others' abilities, and then their special tends to be pretty OP. So these guys are going to be pretty strong, even though they're just rare recruits. I have a feeling they're going to be strong, and I have a feeling that they might only be in 5-star form. I'm not sure about that, but if they are only 5-star form, they're going to be hard to pull. A lot of people did a lot of multis on the Judge banner, and they barely got any of the, I only got 2, and some people only got 1 or 2 as well. So if they're only 5 stars, it's going to be hard to pull. If they also have a 4-star form, it won't be too bad. But yeah, so next up you have, let's see. So this is some of the newer units in here. Pretty good. These are pretty good rare recruits. I'm pretty happy with that. Although I did wish that this Reijo would be either Yonji or Niji, but again, I can't really complain. That's just personally what I'm missing. If you pull on part 2, you're only going to have 2 of the new guys rated up. And I assume part 3 will have the other 2. So you won't be able to get all the whole banner. You can, but you have to get really lucky. And yeah, so it looks like that's going to be the details for the Sugofest. Now, as to what the actual units do, guys, they are incredibly powerful. I would argue maybe they might be a little bit too powerful. But then again, that's what you expect from anniversary legends. They're always just really, really powerful. And like always, Luffy is always going to be the most powerful unit. Going all the way back, if you remember, in the beginning of the game, there was Gear 3 Luffy, who was the best for a long time. Then Log Luffy, who was the best for a long time. Time Skip Luffy. You had Gear 4, the 6+ version, then was really OP for a while. And then you have the Gear 4 V2, then Snake Man, and now this one. So you have pretty much Luffy he's obviously the main character of the show, and they always want to give him the most powerful ability. So let's start actually with Luffy Law first, and I'll talk about Big Mom, because Big Mom is pretty interesting. So 6-star Luffy and Law, dual captain. So this is the dual captain ability. I don't have the individual captain abilities for them, but I assume it's going to be pretty good. But if you do get him, he's a 4.5 rainbow captain. That's just insane. Their HP is 1.5 boosted as well, and then recovers 1. Okay, actually I didn't read this before. Recovers 1 time the character's recovery for each perfect hit. So yeah, that actually tends to be pretty useful a lot of the times. Combine that with pinch healing, and if you're in low HP, you can easily heal back a lot just by hitting perfects. And then Luffy's special is going to be interesting because it's the first time that a dual unit has different specials. I don't know if the rare recruits are going to be like this, but this specific legend is the first time I've seen where a dual unit, I believe, has 2 different specials. The only difference really is going to be the damage. So Luffy deals 400 times damage to one enemy, whereas Law deals 75 times damage to everybody, and it goes through barriers and negating abilities. So really nice, gives you a nice little flexibility as to what kind of enemies you're facing. 400 times damage is a lot, but 75 AoE also can make it really easy to clear some of those annoying rooms where there's just a lot of enemies and maybe they debuff you or whatnot. Now on top of that, guys, he also makes Quick Index orbs beneficial for characters for 1 turn. It amplifies the effect of orbs for all characters by 2.5. So 2.5 orb booster, guys. You gotta get this unit. He's gonna be the best unit for a while, for like a long time, I think. You've seen how long Gear 4 V2 has been amazing. Yeah, this guy is gonna be top tier for a long time with a 2.5 orb boost. Even if his captain ability becomes irrelevant, which I don't see how, he can still be a tier 1 sub. And this is kind of interesting because the first time that we really get a powerful Dex Luffy, and then Law, I believe, is quick. So it's just cool to see them playing around with the different colors. Now, We don't know swap abilities yet, so obviously he's going to be more OP depending on what swap ability he has. And I know we don't know the individual captain abilities, but still, that alone is insane. I would 100% recommend trying to pull for this guy. And next up, guys, we have the Zeus, Prometheus, and Big Mom dual captain. Now this one's also very interesting and very powerful. When there's one of every color in your crew, increase the damage received by 1.75, but you boost your HP by 2 times. So you get technically like a really small HP boost, and you can do some pretty crazy things with it. But it's mainly just a really slight HP boost if you really want to think about it that way. Also boost the attack of all characters by 4 times. 4 times captain for isn't technically not a rainbow, but you need a rainbow composition on the team. If you get that, then yeah, she's gonna be a 4 times captain, and that's pretty insane. Recovers HP depending on the number of enemies defeated, and then plus times your crew's recovery at the end of the turn. So again, a lot of HP. You're gonna have a lot of crazy HP with double Big Mom. You will take more damage, but then there's ways around that. There's ways you can mitigate that, and she has a lot of potential. Now her special is really interesting. If you guys didn't know, they had teased that Big Mom will have a new type of buff, and we didn't know what that was. Like, what else could they add? No one really had a clue. Wait, you guys can read it. Let me a second. Yeah, you guys. Sorry, you couldn't read it, but yeah, we didn't really have a clue as to what what it was gonna be. But now we know, and it's actually really interesting. Something that I didn't think they would ever do. For one turn, you pretty much boost the base attack of your current units depending on your HP. So at 100% HP, I believe it's 1,000. Or at 100,000 HP. Okay, that adds 1,000 base attack to all your characters. 1,000 base attack, guys. You can think about it like this: most legends with full limit break and cotton candy have around 2,000 attack, I believe. So this is essentially a 1.5 boost on top of everything that they already get. And I believe that since it's add base attack, this also will affect their specials, if I understand this correctly. So most specials, their damage multiplier is based on their attack. Even if you have a 2 times attack bonus and an orb boost and all that, that should not affect the special damage. But since this does directly affect the base attack, this should affect special damage from some characters, making this a very extremely powerful special. And again, this is a new special. You can stack this. I assume you're going to be able to stack this. There's no reason why you wouldn't. So think of it like an extra way to get a 1.5 boost. That's for like max legend, fully limit broken, and max cotton candy. Most characters that are not like that, and even some legends, even with all that, will be maybe around the 1700 range, 1500 range, probably going to be the lowest for most legends. And so in that case, you're looking at more than a 1.5 boost. So very, very powerful. And then the special also does this. It's a if your HP is above 50%, lock the chain multiplier at 3.5. So I want her just as a sub. She's gonna be probably one of the top 3 subs in the game, top 2. I mean, both of these guys, I think they're gonna be top 2 subs. They're just so power crept. It's kind of incredible. I think it might be a little bit too powerful, but then again, like I said, this is anniversary, and this is what people are waiting for. So, with that said, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this little breakdown of all of the units that are going to be coming out soon. Get ready for the anniversary Sugo. Hopefully you guys have your gems saved up. And let me know which one of these two you're going to be more excited to pull. The Luffy Law dual unit or the Prometheus, Zeus, and Big Mom dual unit. With that said, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Talk to you guys in the next video. Until next time, peace.